When Honda decides to reach into its storied past and bring back a legend, enthusiasts know something special is about to happen. And that's exactly what we have here at the 2025 Honda GB500 Special Edition Le Mans A Classic. A motorcycle that captures the golden era of café-copyright racers, but with a 21st century twist. This is not just a bike, it's a statement, a mechanical masterpiece born from nostalgia and refined with precision engineering. In today's review for Rev Radar TV, we're diving deep into every curve, chrome, and combustion node that makes the GB500 Special Edition a living tribute to timeless motorcycling culture. At first glance, the 2025 Honda GB500 Special Edition Le Mans A Classic immediately looks like a piece of art that belongs both in a museum and on the open road. Honda has deliberately designed it to honor the legendary GB500 TT from the late 1980s, a motorcycle that itself paid homage to the Isle of Man TT café-copyright racer spirit of the 1960s. But this 2025 Special Edition takes that nostalgic DNA and injects it with modern firepower, premium craftsmanship, and a Le Mans racing-inspired finish that sets it apart from anything else on the road today. The Le Mans A Classic label isn't just for show, it reflects the partnership Honda has with the Le Mans Classic endurance event in France, a festival celebrating historic racing. So, this bike is a salute to endurance, elegance, and engineering excellence all at once. The design language is breathtakingly retro yet undeniably premium. The tank is hand-painted in a deep British racing green metallic accented with a classic cream pinstripe and the GB500 Le Mans Classic emblem proudly embossed in gold. The frame is finished in gloss black, with hand-polished aluminum covers that gleam like jewelry. Every nut and bolt feels deliberately chosen, from the brushed stainless steel exhaust that sweeps elegantly under the seat, to the minimal rear cowl that echoes classic café-copyright racer silhouettes. The round LED headlamp combines vintage aesthetics with modern illumination power, while the spoke wheels and Dunlop Road Smart tires complete the old meets new balance perfectly. Move in closer and you'll notice the seat, a handcrafted single-piece leather saddle with visible stitching, contoured perfectly for that low, tucked-in café-copyright racer stance. It's not made for two-up touring, it's made for pure, passionate solo rides. The handlebar setup is clip-on style, bringing the rider into a sporty, aggressive yet comfortable position. Instrumentation is fully digital yet styled to mimic old-school twin dials, one side showing the speed, the other the rev counter, both encased in brushed aluminum bezels. Even the startup sequence has been tuned to replicate that mechanical wake-up feeling from the past. Now, under that elegant exterior lies an all-new 471cc liquid-cooled, parallel twin engine, a refined and upgraded version derived from the proven Honda CB500 platform. It produces 47 horsepower at 8,600 revolutions per minute and 43 Nm of torque at 6,500 revolutions per minute, making it both approachable and rewarding. Honda has deliberately tuned this engine for linear power delivery, ensuring it has enough grunt for spirited rides without ever feeling intimidating. The new Special Edition also gets a reworked intake and exhaust system, giving it a throatier, more classic exhaust note that closely mimics the deep thump of vintage British singles, while still being smooth and compliant with modern Euro 5+ emissions standards. One of the highlights of this machine is its ride quality. Honda's engineers have crafted a chassis that feels light, nimble, and incredibly balanced. The double cradle steel frame gives that authentic rigidity and feedback that older café-copyright racers were known for, but it's paired with Showa 41mm SFFBP forks up front and twin rear shocks with adjustable preload, offering an excellent blend of comfort and control. Whether you're carving through twisty roads or cruising downtown, the GB500 feels confident, grounded, and alive beneath you. It's not about outright speed, it's about sensation, rhythm, and connection. Braking duties are handled by Nissan calipers gripping a 296mm front disc and a 240mm rear disc, both supported by dual-channel ABS. The braking feel is progressive, with excellent modulation, giving you that old-school mechanical feedback but backed by modern safety systems. The tires, a set of 18-inch classic style spoke trims wrapped in modern compound rubber, ensure fantastic grip and stability even in wet conditions. When you sit on it, the GB500 Le Mans instantly transports you to another time. You feel the craftsmanship in every control. The clutch lever's smoothness, the precise click of the 6-speed gearbox, the gentle hum that builds into a satisfying roar as you twist the throttle. It's an experience designed to stir emotion. Honda has also fine-tuned the throttle response with a new ride-by-wire system that maintains the analog feel riders love but with digital precision underneath. In terms of technology, Honda has been careful not to overdo it. This is not a motorcycle cluttered with screens or riding modes. Instead, it offers subtle, intelligent assists like Honda Selectable Torque Control, HSTC, and Assist Slipper Clutch, making it friendly for everyday riders while preserving that mechanical purity. The lighting is fully LED, but styled to look like vintage halogen bulbs, giving that perfect blend of nostalgia and safety. Fuel efficiency is commendable too, with Honda claiming around 28 km per liter, thanks to efficient combustion mapping and aerodynamic body design. The 13.2-liter fuel tank gives a range of roughly 350 km, making it ideal for weekend rides, coffee runs, or scenic long-distance journeys. The weight is a key factor here, at just 179 kg. Wet, the GB500 Special Edition feels incredibly agile. Honda has focused heavily on mass centralization, placing the engine and exhaust system low to the ground, resulting in a motorcycle that's light on its feet and confidence-inspiring even for newer riders. It's approachable yet full of personality, a kind of bike that grows with you as you refine your riding style. One of the standout features of this special edition is exclusivity. Honda is only producing 2,500 units globally, with each bike featuring an engraved Le Mans Classic serial number plate on the fuel tank, signifying its collector's value. Owners also receive Le Mans commemorative package, which includes a certificate of authenticity, a leather key pouch, and a display booklet that narrates the history of the GB line and its racing legacy. Performance-wise, this motorcycle isn't about record-breaking numbers, it's about character. The parallel twin engine provides just enough vibration to make it feel organic and alive, and the throttle response feels perfectly dialed in for city sprints or countryside escapes. 0 to 100 km per hour comes up in around 5.2 seconds. While the top speed is approximately 170 km per hour, more than enough for an authentic café copyright racer experience without pushing it into sport bike territory. In terms of ride dynamics, the GB500 handles beautifully. The suspension tuning strikes that perfect balance, firm enough to provide feedback through corners but supple enough to absorb city bumps. The steering is sharp, and the low center of gravity ensures confidence at every lean angle. Even the exhaust note has been carefully crafted. It has a low, classic burble at idle that transforms into a raspy growl under acceleration, perfectly matching the bike's retro racer soul. Now let's talk price. The 2025 Honda GB500 Special Edition Le Mans A Classic is priced at around $8,999, positioning it as a premium neo-retro middleweight. It's not the cheapest in its class, but it offers something money can't always buy: authenticity and craftsmanship. This is a motorcycle built not just for transport, but for experience, the joy of pure riding, the aesthetic pleasure of classic design, and the emotional connection to Honda's rich heritage. In a market filled with digital dashboards and tech-heavy machines, the GB500 Le Mans A Classic stands as a refreshing reminder of what makes motorcycling timeless. It's not about lap times or horsepower bragging rights, it's about how it makes you feel. And this bike makes you feel everything: the pulse of the engine, the resistance of the wind, the subtle flex of the frame through corners. It's mechanical poetry on two wheels. To sum it up, the 2025 Honda GB500 Special Edition Le Mans A Classic is a love letter to vintage racing culture, reimagined for modern riders who crave both emotion and reliability.